Hello, everybody. It's Wolfang here. October the 16th. Cincinnati, Ohio was chilly today. I think we only got up to 54. It's 52 right now. But it wasn't a bad day. For a Monday, going back to work, same old crap, nothing changes. But anyway, before I get on to the topic that I want to talk about, I'm going to share this. It's an FBI warning, but I think most of us already know about this. So the FBI, I guess, put something out. They're saying the FBI has issued a warning to Americans to remain vigilant in the face of growing concerns surrounding terror threats. The FBI's top chief, Christopher Wray, has revealed that the Bureau has seen an increase in domestic threats since Hamas attacks on Israel last week. He urged citizens to be vigilant and wary of acts inspired by the Palestine militia group. Former FBI Special Agent Nicole Parker joined Fox and Friends to discuss the FBI's warning on the terror threats against the U.S. as Israel and Hamas war rages on. In light of the recent Hamas attacks on Israel, Hamas, not Hamas, sorry, the U.S. has seen a surge in threats, according to Way. He called for an increase of vigilance and said that the FBI is committed. You stay vigilant because, and it goes on, you can read it. But, and we all know this. I think most of the prepping channels that I watch have, said this. I've said it myself, but I say it all the time. Stay, vigilant. Keep your head on a swivel. All that good stuff. Pay attention to your surroundings. If you have a way to take different, going to work, don't go the same way all the time. If you have that option, go different ways. Something else, if you can leave, change your times when you leave the house, is what I'm trying to say. Just in case somebody's watching your ass, that way they won't know when you're going to come home. Oh, this person, Johnny next door, he's home every day at 5 o'clock on the nose. He's been doing this for over a month. So we know he'll be home at 5. So I don't know. Let's take care of business before 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, there is another one or something else that I wanted to share, and this is actually what I want to talk about. Do you have a group? Are you a homesteader? As far as prepping goes, I don't have a group. I don't have a mag. There's places I know we can go. So I'm thinking at work today, what, if you're, I don't want to share that yet, damn it. Okay, if you got a group, let's go with 20 people in your group. I bought a big chunk of land, or I have access to this land, and I start inviting people, people that I know, they're in my mag group. Things get screwy, they all come to my place. So when you get a group of people together, it doesn't even have to be 20 people. You could have 5, 6, 8 people in your group. Now, yes, you know these people. Hopefully, you know the people. But if things really get bad and you're stuck there, okay, are you going to have boundaries, rules, etc.? Okay, let's for an example. Okay, you know you've got your group of people. You know how much food you've got. You know, okay, maybe you've got a running stream, so the water source may not be that bad, depending. But what are you going to do with somebody bad in your group? And I'm not talking rape or anything like that because I'd just shoot them. But I'm saying you've got your group of people, and after a while, we don't get along. Plain and simple. There's gonna be arguments, or there's gonna be, well, why do I have to do this? Why am I always stuck doing this? You understand what I'm saying? And your group of people, are you actually gonna have a council? Okay, you're gonna have one person that's in charge, and then down the line, the echelon group. I mean, we went through it in the military. But my point is, what would you do with somebody that, let's say, stole some food? Are you going to have a jail set up, or a certain little building that, hey, you fucked up, you're going over there for 3 days, you get nothing but potatoes? I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I'm asking. I want to hear people's comments. As I said, I don't have a mag group, but some of the prepping channels that I watch, they've got stuff set up. So, like I said, I was thinking at work today. Okay, let's go with 20 people. You've got a group of 20 people. You've been in your compound. Let's go 7 months, because after a while, there's going to be a conflict. That's a guarantee. That's just humans. So what are you going to do with the person that, if you're rationing food and you find out, Lucky Lucy over there, whatever, took food she wasn't supposed to, or Shady Johnny? I don't know. I think you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then it gets extreme. What if somebody has a mental breakdown in your group? Do you have somebody in your group that knows how to deal with something like that? Somebody goes off deep end. What are you going to do with them? And things could get worse. Two people fighting, maybe one of them kills the other. What are you going to do with them? So I got this going through my head today at work. I'm thinking of different scenarios, from a mild to your extreme. If somebody really fucks up, do you want to throw them out of your group, send them on their way? Because then you got a chance that person might meet up with another group and tell that other group, hey, I know what's going on over here. I think we can take them. Like I said, I'm just saying, there's so many scenarios. So when I got home, I still had this on my thought, and I'm like, well, so I typed in bad people, and this is what came up. And it does kind of make, ooh, that's the wrong one. You believe that? I do. Anyway, there's, identify the problem. I remember what it said now. But who's the bad person? What they're doing? Communication. Okay. First off, make sure you communicate to the group, and if you specify, maybe two, one, whatever people, or you may have garden. Hey, I need you to work the garden. Hey, I need you, to do this. You take care of supplies. You're definitely going to have people on patrol. What do you do if somebody falls asleep on their patrol, whether it's a walking patrol or a sentry? You get in trouble in the military for that crap. Anyway, I'm sorry I brought up the wrong, but I think most of you understand what I'm trying to say. What are you going to do with that bad apple? Is it the first time somebody fucked up in your group? Is it the second time? And in your group, are you going to actually set up a council? Are you gonna vote for this and vote for that? Kind of keep it Congress style. Uh, I don't know. Like I said, it's just something that popped into my head today at work. And it's like, I wonder what these people that talk about they have these mag groups, and if shit really does hit the fan, and they all come together, and they're all on this shared property, because hell, everybody may have pitched in and said, okay, we can get X amount of acres for X amount of dollars if everybody chips in X amount of money. This is where we can all go. So, but really, give me your thoughts if you made it this far through the video. But give me your thoughts. What would you do with somebody that's fucking up in your group? And like I said, the one thing is, depending on what the situation is, would you really let them leave your group and wander off? I don't know. I don't know. Personally, myself, you're in the group, you're in the group. And if you fuck up, depending on how you fucked up, there will be consequences. Now, the one other thing is, what would you do if some strangers came across your area? Would you let them in? Would you help them? Or would you maybe, if they were needing water or something, would you give them something and tell them to move on? That's another good question too. But maybe I'll bring that up in a different video. But anyway, what would you do with somebody that's messing up in your mag group, in your group, after shit hits the fan? Just ask him. This is Wolfang. Have a great Monday evening. Blessed be, stay safe, and I'll chat with you later when I figure something else out. Have a good night.